Hello and welcome to this week's video. This week we are doing a DIY video and it's inspired by Pinterest and Tumblr, and it's all about organization and room decor. First up, you will need to purchase just a few things. Most of the stuff you will have at home already, but you will need some clipboards. We got these from the warehouse for $7. You will also need some mason jars. We got these super cute ones with little chalkboard labels on them. And then you also need some hose clamps. We also got some copper spray paint just because we wanted to have a rose gold copper theme throughout the bedroom. And Post-it also got in touch with us and sent us their new dry erase sheets to put in our video, so we'll show you how we put that on later in the video. So the first DIY I've seen on Pinterest heaps and it's super easy. So I just took these clipboards. First thing I did with these was I spray painted them with this awesome rose gold spray paint to give it those Pinterest vibes. A lot of people on Pinterest then hang these up on the wall. I actually hung them from the shelves above my desk so they kind of like swing, which I thought was pretty cool. And these are really awesome for pinning notes, so things you need to do. I also have a to-do list on one, and on the other side, which is really Pinterest, is to have like a printable quote. I got this one off Pinterest, I'll link it down below, and it's actually a quote from the Cinderella movie because I love Cinderella. You can get creative as you like and decorate it with all pretty things. Alan put some Polaroids, but you can just really personalize it to however suits your room, and it's so Pinterest. So then I got a little bit crazy with the copper spray paint, and this is a really cool way just to redecorate anything in your bedroom and give it a fresh look. So I took some herb pot plants, which I actually use for pen holders on my desk. I took an old piggy bank. I used an Eiffel Tower, which is also like a ring holder thing, and just various little objects from around my room, and now they kind of have a cohesive look to them, and again, getting those Pinterest vibes. So the next thing on the desk was the Post-it dry erase surface, and this is kind of like Duracell, but it's a whiteboard and you can stick it anywhere. So you don't just have to stick it to a desk, you can use it on an old whiteboard that doesn't work anymore, or a wall, or just anything you like and want to write on. So Ellen stuck it to her desk in the corner, so when she's studying she can take notes on it, and we think it looks pretty cool. Yeah, I thought it was quite Pinterest as well, like it being right on all the surfaces. I could put quotes on there if I wanted to be super Pinterest. Yeah. But it's tidier than a chalkboard. Yes. And it was really easy. It's much easier than Duracell to put on. The bubbles came out really easily and you kind of just mush it with the cloth. Another really cool way to spice up your bedroom, or any room in your house for that matter, is plants. We love plants, except Tara has some issues keeping hers alive, but you know, that's another video. So I already had all these cactuses and I wanted to give them a little mini makeover. And so I used, once again, got into my rose gold spray paint and spray painted the containers. As you can see, one of my cactuses actually had a blue upside down frisbee as my little water draining dish. So that didn't look quite right in my bedroom, but spray painting that made it look so much cooler. And I also added some little rocks, so it's like a little mini rock garden, and yeah. So the next DIY is a little bit more complicated. We actually had a consulting engineer, our dad, who helped with this one. Coffee did the whole thing. So the idea with this is that you get mason jars, a plank of wood, a hose clamp, and then the optional step, which is what our dad has done, is a little bit of extra metal. So I'll link below some other tutorials who have done this, but basically the idea is that you use the hose clamp to secure the jar onto the piece of wood, and then you can hang it on the wall. Most people just drill straight through the hose clamp into the wood and attach it like that, but my dad created this nifty L-shaped piece of metal that was kind of like double folded over, and then thread that through the hose clamp and drilled it onto the top, which made it a bit more secure because I was putting lots of brushes in it. And that kind of spoiled the end surprise. I used it as a brush holder. There you go. So I think the brush holder turned out really cool hanging up on my wall. It gave me extra space on the top of my vanity for the rest of my makeup storage, which was really awesome. I've seen these all over Tumblr and people put various things in there. They put like cotton buds, earbuds. They can use them as plant holders for little herb pots in the kitchen. So it's really cute, really Pinterest, and I want to say it was really easy because I feel like that naturally follows in that sentence, but it was a bit of a tricky DIY, definitely for your more advanced DIYers. Advanced DIYers, aka our dad. And then the last thing isn't really a DIY, but I really wanted to include it because I'm so in love with it. It is this vintage makeup case that I got from a secondhand store, and I was looking for some kind of way to store all my hair products because I have a lot and they were just literally just all over my bedroom, all over the floor. It was really messy. So I've just put them all in this makeup case. I love the vintage feel of the makeup case. I think it's way more me than just, you know, any old boring container from Kmart. So I would definitely recommend hunting around in your local thrift stores if you're looking to Pinterest up your bedroom. So that is all the DIYs we have for you today. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions about anything, leave them down below if we've missed anything out or you're just like, what, how did they do that? I'll get my dad to answer those. And we will see you next time. Bye! Also, one of my... Isn't it cacti? We can do a little star cacti. This is a pen. I don't have a random soft toy in my pen holders, I promise. Have courage and be kind, kids. That was surprisingly easy. Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video. Recently we have done a wee bit of online shopping. Bam! So we did an order off Feel Unique and Tara also did one off Beauty Joint.